Hey guys, Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm. How are you today? Hope you're surviving the COVID-19 crisis, pandemic, and you're visiting your local breweries. They're still cranking out the beer. They want to, they do the to-go, they do curbside pickup. So if you have a brewery in your town or near you, call them because they are open. Actually, one of the stories is very positive that I have for you, and one of them, actually the first one, is very negative. So before I get to that one, hey, have you gone on iTunes and have you given us a rating and review? I would appreciate it tremendously. That gets us up in the rankings, that gets us out there. More and more people see us and download us and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It comes to you automatically, and you get these. We do 3 a week. I'm still going. Here we go. It's just a lot of news out there, a lot of stuff, a lot of people that I'm interviewing. They want to come on. It's great stuff to get out there. So please give us a rating and review. Tell a friend, tell 10 friends, about us. Trying to give you the best content we can. If you've got any questions, email me, michael@craftbeerstorm.com. All right. First story, kill me. Germany cancels 2020 Oktoberfest. What? It's in freaking October, man. We're in April. I don't know. German officials today canceled the country's famed Oktoberfest celebration due to concerns about the COVID-19 pandemic. Bavarian Minister President Markus Söder said during a press conference, "It hurts. It's such a pity. I can feel this pain. We have agreed that the risk is simply too high." I don't know. The festival, originally slated for September 19th through October 4th, which is a ways away, usually draws 6 million people to Munich, and Chancellor Angela Merkel announced that all large events be canceled through August 31st. However, officials said Oktoberfest, or the Wiesn in local parlance, is too large of an undertaking to adjust or postpone. So event manager Clemens Baumgärtner said the Wiesn is a total work of art that you either do completely or not at all. And this work of art cannot be moved backwards or made in a smaller form. So there you go. Oktoberfest, which dates back to 1810, generates more than 1 billion with a B euros for the city of Munich and draws 2 million travelers to the city from other countries, according to Breweries. Another casualty from the COVID-19. China, did you hear this? China? They got to cancel some of that Chinese debt. I think that's only fair for all the cost that they've caused the world. It's terrible. Anyway, next, that's my opinion. Take it as you wish. Anyway, these stories are also as brewbound.com. Brewbound.com. Awesome place to get stories. Next story, Molson Coors extends Hexo CBD beverage partnership to U.S. After reading that story, maybe I need a CBD-infused beverage. Molson Coors Beverage Company. They're not a beer company anymore. They're a beverage company. They have a new logo, too. It's all fluffy. Molson Coors Beverage Company is deepening its relationship with Quebec-based cannabis company Hexo today, announcing a launch of a new joint venture, quote-unquote joint venture, to produce non-alcoholic CBD-infused beverages in Colorado. But by the way, CBD is not the hallucinogenic part of the cannabis plant. The THC is. So CBD actually, does some good stuff for people. People say, for pain, kids, right? Sleeping. So CBD is okay. New venture, Trust CBD USA, will be majority owned by Molson Coors and operate as an independent company with its own board of directors, management, and resources. All products will be produced in Colorado and distributed exclusively for sale within the state. Molson Coors isn't the only major beer company exploring the potential for cannabis beverages in Canada, which approved legal sales in December 2019. Anheuser-Busch, InBev, and Toronto-based cannabis brand Tilray launched a joint venture to research both THC and CBD-infused beverages in December 2018, with each side committing $50 million to the project. And then Constellation Brands, the world's largest spirits company, also has a minority ownership in Canopy Growth Corp. According to cannabis market research from Brightfield Group, the U.S. CBD beverage market was worth $143 million in 2019, and Colorado ranks 10th in the country in terms of CBD beverage consumers by state, with that group representing 2.9% of the U.S. users. So CBD-infused stuff. THC-infused, I don't know, alcohol, in my opinion, man, you're going to screw people. People are going to get messed up, man. You know, if you want to smoke, whatever, but when you start drinking, it's just bad news. And they're infusing that stuff. And not just like beer. They're planning like spraying whiskey with it and spraying cocktails with this stuff, like THC. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a good idea to me, but who am I anyway? I'm just your beer guy. Minnesota allows restaurants to sell beer and wine to go, which is very positive. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz signed legislation last week which permits the sale of beer and wine to go from restaurants during the COVID-19 pandemic, according to the Associated Press. Walz said this is a small but important step to provide relief for the local restaurants that are struggling to keep their lights on during this pandemic. Restaurants and bars are now allowed to sell a bottle of wine or 6-pack of beer with food orders, which is positive, contributes to the restaurants staying open. I mean, whatever you can do for these small businesses, right? I mean, Jesus, this is horrible. This last story, I love it. And it's counterbalancing the Oktoberfest cancellation. Atlanta-based Monday Night Brewing begins rehiring furloughed staff. Atlanta's Monday Night Brewing shared last week that it had begun rehiring some of its furloughed employees. The company wrote on Instagram, "Because of your willingness to purchase directly from our small brewery and generous contributions, we will be able to bring some of our furloughed staff back onto payroll." That's freaking awesome. All right. Furloughed employees were brought back, and other employees whose hours were cut received additional work. Monday Night will continue donating 25% of to-go sales and 100% of donations to its staff fund. That's fantastic news, right? To-go sales. These breweries are still open. Help them out. They'd have to go. You call them up. They'll come out to the curb, give you your order. Boom. Go and continue to enjoy their beer until this whole stuff blows over. I don't know. Trump came out, said May 1st. We'll have to see how the country reacts to that. Some states will be open. I think the majority, the major areas, probably New York, are going to remain shut probably until June. But who knows? I don't know. But that's, it's a bad, we talked about it last time. It's like 46% of breweries in the survey said they're not going to make it if it continues. It's bad news. But, that's all businesses, not just breweries. I mean, local, did you see store after store closing? They're like, I give up. They were done. And it's horrible. These guys pour their lives into it. Their lives, their life savings, blood, sweat, trying to make something happen. And, now they ran out of money with this PPP program. I mean, what's going on in Washington? I don't know who's blocking all this stuff or stopping it, stopping this money from getting to the right people, but you got to cut it out. Try to find these people and just vote them out. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that's what I have to say for today. Keep visiting your local breweries. Go support them and all of your local businesses. Help them out, Get in a car, put your mask on, and go buy something from a local store if it's open, okay? Don't go on Amazon. do some stuff on Amazon, but if the local store sells it, go and support them. Okay, they're here to help you, and they want to be around when this whole stuff blows over. Okay, you guys are awesome, and I hope you have a great weekend. And we'll talk to you on Monday. Take care.